Before we get into the video, do not forget to like, comment and subscribe. On the 21st of July, two brothers, 26-year-old Maninder Hunjan and 37-year-old Parminder Hunjan, were inside the New Square shopping centre in West Bromwich in the West Midlands. They were armed with an arsenal of weapons which included half a dozen knives and an imitation firearm. The Hunjan brothers slashed at police officers in their line of duty when they attempted to perform a stop and search because the men looked suspicious. They were carrying a large backpack and also wearing gloves when the temperature was warm. Even though the two brothers have been convicted, there has not been a motive established for the vicious attack on police officers. So the police officers trailed the two brothers until they got out of the shopping centre, and when the brothers were asked to stop, that's when weapons were drawn and the police officers were attacked. It was Parminder who made the first move by running towards officers armed. Despite being pepper sprayed, he kept coming forward, slashing and slashing, and then in a flash, Maninder was tackled by the remaining officers and a nearby security guard. Again, this was just like a big wrestling match. People were literally fighting for their lives. Now, originally, prosecutors did try to get the two brothers done for attempted murder, but they were found not guilty. Now that's probably because, though the officers did get cuts, which they did require stitches, they may not have suffered life-threatening or life-changing injuries. For example, they weren't stabbed, their internal organs weren't ripped apart or shredded. Now during the trial, Maninder and Parminder's mum spoke of their well-mannered and good boys, who had a moment of madness. Again, she's probably biased. After all, these are her children. She would love them unconditionally. During the trial, it also came out that the mum had given the boys a large sum of money in order to make something of themselves. Unfortunately, this didn't happen, did it? But she also learned some harsh truths and secrets. The mum had no idea that her grown children were drug takers, and it could have contributed to their psyche and the reason why they did what they did on July 21st. Now, PC Mittoo suffered a slash to the head and cuts to the hand as he tackled the men. He did also receive stitches, as I said, and PC Willetts did suffer a wound to the back of the head also. The Hunjan brothers were today convicted of wounding with intent to cause grievous bodily harm in relation to the attack on PC Willetts following a trial at Wolverhampton Crown Court. The brothers were also found guilty of possessing an imitation firearm with intent to cause fear of violence after officers discovered a BB gun, revolver, machete, serrated blade, hammer and a bushman's knife in their backpacks. Parminder was also convicted of wounding with intent to cause grievous bodily harm to PC Mittoo, but Minder was cleared of assaulting the same officer. Both defendants were also cleared of attempted murder. The court heard that the brothers had left the serving officers in fear of their lives. Stay safe.